Did you know that almost all the people who are being trafficked, who are homeless, who are in violent relationships and domestic violence situations have one thing in common? And that's that they've experienced childhood trauma when they were too little and too vulnerable to prevent it. People who have experienced trauma, especially childhood trauma, are far more likely to experience depression, substance abuse, because they're medicating their pain, to be in unhealthy relationships, to be unemployed and financially desperate. The good news is it doesn't have to be that way. Survivors of trauma are some of the strongest, most resilient, most resourceful, most courageous people among us. I know because I'm one of them. I'm Rhonda Shortino, and I founded Successful Survivors Foundation to show other survivors of trauma that it is possible to create a great life despite what we've been through, actually specifically because of it. We can mine the lessons out of what we've been through, those character traits and learned abilities and coping skills that we acquired to survive traumatic situations can be translated into the workplace. In the 10 years that Successful Survivors Foundation has been around, we have done so much. We've reached thousands of people with basically no funding. But there's so much more to do. There are so many more people who need help. They need this message. And they can do this work and create good lives for themselves. So we can't do this without you. We are an IRS designated nonprofit educational organization. So your donation is tax deductible. If you're a survivor of trauma, you're one of us. Join us. It's free for you to join and let the healing begin. If you're someone who cares about people who've experienced trauma, you're an ally. Join us, support our work. We can't do this without you. It's important to have healthy relationships with good people. That's part of what makes this work. That's part of what we do. Because when survivors of trauma have at least one person who sees good in them, who really believes in them and refuses to give up on them, that's healing. They begin to see good in themselves. They begin to make better choices and consequently get better results. So please go to successfulsurvivors.org and join us. Donate. I won't say donate. I want to say invest. Invest in people who were harmed when they were too vulnerable to prevent it, but who have inside of them the capability and the potential to do great things, to create good lives.